Hello everyone, my name is Fast, and today I have a new solo, duo, trio base design for you guys to use. Let's go over some numbers real quick before we get into the video so that way you guys can know how much this is going to cost before you start. So it's going to cost you about 23,000 metal frags, 7,000 wood, and 260 HQM if you HQM all the walls that I do. This is going to make it a minimum of 24 rockets to get to the bunker. And to get every loot room in the upstairs, it's going to cost them around 40 to 50 rockets. So it's a very, very tanky little base. For the upkeep of this base, it's going to cost you 5,600 metal frags and 50 HQM every single day. That's if you leave it and do the exact design that I've done. And with this, you can get almost 4 days of upkeep. So if you're going offline for a long period of time, you can rest assured that your base is still going to be upkept. Alright, let's hop straight into the tour. Walking in the front door, you have your standard airlock. And then beyond this, you have a turret. So as you get turrets and stuff like that, you can place them down. Upstairs, we go straight up. We have 3 furnaces here. And now we go into basically what the main loot room is. There's garage doors throughout, so it's going to be very, very expensive. But right here, we have 5 boxes. On the other side, we have 5 boxes. We have 2 more furnaces. We have our path to go upstairs for our shooting floor. And then right here we have our basically main crafting area. We have our repair bench here, our research table, and our workbench. And then going beyond this, we have another 4 furnaces, garage doors throughout, 5 large boxes, another turret, and then going straight down, this leads us into our bunker. So inside the bunker, I use my design that I showed you guys about vending machines and how you can put them in 1x1s. This is probably the most secure base that I've done like this. And essentially it's 4 large boxes and 1 sleeping bag and a drop box, and this is how you would put your tools and stuff to break this wood wall that you would do. But this is basically your standard bunker, but I've used vending machines to line it instead of using boxes or a salvage shelf and try to put my bag over here and, like, you know. So I feel like this design works a lot better, and if they blow from the side, then they're gonna have to blow a vending machine, causing it to be more rockets. Now, this side is the cheapest way to raid. Beyond this is an armored and then a sheet metal foundation. So if they knew what the base design was, then it'd be a minimum of 24 rockets to get here, and that's not including all of your other loot upstairs. That's basically how it's going to start being a lot more cost effective. Going upstairs right here, we go upstairs. We have this, that way we can see if anybody's on our shooting floor. And then we go out, perfect for taking heli. And yeah, this is basically the entire tour for the base. Let's get into building it. Alrighty, so to start off this build, you want to get a foundation that you can get pretty low, and at the lowest point possible, you want to place it. Around all of it, you're going to place triangles until you have something that looks like this. You're going to go ahead and raise 2 triangles. This is where the bunker is going to be made. And then you're going to add 3 more triangles. Come on this side, do the exact same thing. Square all of these spots as you can square, and you should have a footprint that looks like this. Once you have this footprint, you're going to go right here and you're going to place all the way around it. Delete this one right below it and seal it off so that way you have a 1x1. Additionally, I'm going to armor up the spots that you should armor. But if you don't have the HQM available, then you will just have to make do and upgrade it later. Alright, so at this stage, this is what should be armored. Next, we're going to place a wall here. We're going to armor it. Then we're going to place this out here. We're going to armor this as well. And now we're going to go out to the sides. So we're going to place all half walls here. This prevents somebody from being able to pick the foundation. We're going to go and do it one more time on top. Seal it off like that. Put triangles around it. And that's how you're going to do it right there. You're additionally going to place a triangle right here. And a triangle, and this makes it to where you can have your path up. Alright guys, so all this other stuff around the base is actually going to be honeycomb. So you can go ahead and honeycomb it up. Except for these triangles right here, this is going to be your doorway. So we're going to place one doorway, another doorway, and then you can place your wall. And you can just basically wall all of this off. So now we're just going to go around and fill in our honeycomb. And when you're done, you should have something that looks like this. Just basic honeycomb. Right now we're going to go to the doorway. We're going to place a half wall, place a triangle on top of it. Then we're going to delete it. We're going to put a wall frame. We're going to seal all these parts of the base that we don't need, because this is just your basic honeycomb. So now you should have something that looks like this. Moving to the next step of the base, you're going to basically place walls all the way around the base. That way we can kind of section everything off, and you can build all this in peace. To start it off, we're going to first start with the loot rooms. We're going to go ahead and place walls on each side. That way we can section it off. We're going to place half walls, and then a floor on top, delete it, and then seal it off. Do the same for all the loot rooms. We're going to place wall frames here. Then we're going to place a wall, a doorway, and then 2 more wall frames. After you get that done, you can seal this off. We're next going to fill in the wall frames here. But right here, we're going to place a half wall, a triangle, we're going to delete it, and then we're going to place a wall frame there. This is how we're going to access to go to the 3rd floor. Additionally, we want to make it as cost efficient as possible to make people spend more in order to get to the actual hole for the bunker. So we're going to place a wall here, we're going to place a wall here, and then we're going to place a doorway. Then we're going to fill in the rest with just frames. When you've gotten to this part, you can go ahead and fill in all of these. Right here, these are all going to be wall frames. We're going to do a half wall floor for another loot room. Finish that off with a frame. We're going to place a half wall and a triangle, and then delete the lower half wall. This is where our turret's going to go. Fill all these in with triangles, and you're almost done with the base. For the last step of the base, we're going to go ahead and do our shooting floor. You basically just want to place windows all the way around. Once you have something that looks like this, you're going to go ahead and place a wall, a frame and a frame, a frame and a frame, and then a door. That's where the shop fronts will go. And then once you're done, you can seal all this off and you're done. Additionally, this is what it should look like whenever you're done. Feel free to put anything wherever you'd like to, because this is your base, or you can use my design that I made. I'm going to come down here and show you guys exactly how the bunker works. So first of all, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys how you should place your TC and your vending machine. Alrighty, so to start off making your 1x1 loot area for your bunker, you're going to come and place the TC as close as possible to both sides. Once you think you have it, place it. You can always break your TC with fire arrows if you think you've placed it in the wrong spot. With the armored foundations, you want to make sure that you place the TC after you armor these foundations, just because the armored sticks out a little bit. So to place your vending machines perfectly, you're going to come with your back on the vending machine, or on the TC, sorry. You're going to reverse the vending machine so the side is facing you with these 2 squares. Once you have it, you're going to place it. You're then going to come and put another vending machine as close as you can. Once you have it, place it. These 2 are now perfectly aligned. After you have that, you'll want to get this one in between the TC. Get it as close as you can, and then once you see blue, place it. Next, you're going to want to place this one right next to the TC. Once you have it, you can place it. A drop box will go here perfectly. And then for you, you can have a sleeping bag right here. And once you're done, you want to make sure that you disable broadcasting so that way nobody knows that you're using vending machines. It should look like this whenever you're done. Additionally, if you guys don't know how the bunkers work, I will show you guys. You come right here, you place a wood half wall. You'll want to make sure that you wood it all the way up. You want the soft side facing inside of the bunker. Then you come right here, you place a triangle off of that, armor it up for whenever you get off, and then whenever you're ready, the next morning you can click on your bag that you have in the bunker, click to spawn, and you'll be inside of here. You can pick this out with your rock, or you can put a tool down here beforehand. Once you break this half wall, it breaks this armor triangle, and then you can go to the rest of your base. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and leave a like and subscribe for more. If you guys want to see exactly how I did my base, you guys can go and check it out whenever I show you guys the walkthrough at the beginning of this video. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.
But I still find solace when you say that you know how I feel when it's wrong.